We good?
We're good.
Arnold, thank you for the session today. It's been a while since I had seen you on the lesson tee. Just want to summarize some of the stuff that we talked about today so you have it all in one place, because I know that can be hard to remember sometimes. Probably the biggest thing that we talked about today that I think had an impact was talking about basically the movement of your legs and hips through impact, right? So your tendency was to make an okay turn, not bad, not great, get to about there, actually probably more like this in the way back, where your belt line would stay pretty flat, get into impact, stall out a little bit, and then from there you could either chunk it or stand up and thin it most of the time, right? So what we obviously were encouraging you to do today was we did some of the pause drills where we get up there, really start to feel this knee and leg move out pretty aggressively. We put the alignment rod in here so that we can really visualize how much am I really turning through this way as we get to impact there. And trying to feel more like, obviously we're seeing that little bit of the alignment rod here out as we get to impact is our goal. A couple things that will go with that. One, need to get the launch up a little bit, right? You were hitting it too low. I think it did get better as we did that. Still are going to need to feel, as we're getting into impact here and opening that hip, going to need to feel this little bit of sort of back spine tilt, right? So getting into impact to help you add a little bit of loft in the golf ball as we still kind of turn through this way. Other than that, we talked about the chipping and pitching. So
Yes.
Quick reminder there, definitely want to feel that handle up just a little bit higher. You had the tendency to really get those hands down a little bit, and then you had your feet a little bit too open this way. That's a tough combination, actually.
Yeah.
Hands too far down and too far open. Difficult to make contact well. I definitely still want to advocate you opening the face very slightly on most of these shots, just to kind of feel like we're trying to place like that part of the bounce, just like on the ground there. For the closer in ones, we want to feel that little extra pressure forward, hand on this like left thigh here.
Yep.
Handle up, small swing back through. For the bigger ones, the ones that get up to your hip, you know, feel up to here, down through there. But continuing to feel that club is going to like turn through and get a little bit higher. I think it's something that will continue to get better. So, thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
So just want to add just
go.
Weight a little bit more, a little bit more forward, a little bit more bend in the knees.
Oh yeah.
Straighten the right leg as I come back.
Yeah, so what I'm encouraging you there, right? So for you were sitting a little bit too far, kind of in your heels this way, right? So we tilted you up a little bit just to get that pressure on the balls of your toes a little bit better, help keep you more active. And what our goal is there, if our weight and pressure is a little bit more on our toes, it's actually easier for you to kind of spring through this way and get that way. Where for you, if you get a little bit too far back, you tended to get a little bit too much hands and arms. Okay? So when we got you tilted up in that way, that pressure a little bit more forward, it just gave you a little bit more of that freedom to then kind of turn your chest through. With your chest, and you could stay in your posture a little bit. Is that?
Yes.
Anything else? You said something else though.
Chipping with something that has less bounce.
Yeah,
I just want to. This is just for myself.
It's not really even the bounce. It's more like the
grind.
Yeah, like
it's
the
too.
soul.
It's too thick.
I think
so
it's just a little thick for my taste. I don't. I wouldn't want that much kind of. Yeah. So
beautiful, man. Thank you, man.
No, dude, for sure.